Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel, and this is your love reading. As I was like shuffling and cutting the decks and stuff, I was I was getting in like a little playful attitude. So I feel like this is going to be a very playful reading. Okay, so first off, I'm going to pull a spirit animal deck or card rather, one that represents you and one that represents your partner. And it is important, sometimes these are not romantic relationships, even though they're love readings. I do feel like sometimes they've come in where it's not necessarily romantic. So keep that in mind. And we'll just see what comes up. Okay. Okay. So... I got you as the eagle and your significant other as the starfish. And right away, I got this kind of like prey type energy. And so I definitely am thinking that you feel like you're the better catch in the relationship, which is funny, but it's also a little interesting because the starfish is very colorful and very fun and I mean, really is a catch. Like, I think you maybe are not seeing their full, not potential, but like you're not seeing them fully, because definitely I'm getting like, this is where the playful energy is coming from. And they almost, so I got this that like, they almost wanted to be like, caught up, you know what I mean? Like they wanted you as the eagle to come down and just like swoop up and take them out of the water or off of the shoreline. Okay. I think they see you this way too. They see you as like a king or a queen. Like they kind of are like they're so fun to be around and they're so like the life of the party, but like they are proud to be with you. This is okay. This is making so much more sense. It is like good energy. And you're kind of like, they're like all playful and you kind of bring in more like the serious side of things. Like you're like, no, we got to pay our bills. Like we cannot go out tonight because we need to like pay rent. Okay. It's kind of, I feel like that it's kind of that vibe. Let me know in the comments if I'm right on that, because it feels very, I love the way it feels. It's like really fun. Yes, you're like, you have the upper hand in the relationship, but I feel like they're kind of a catch because they're fun. Like they bring an element of adventure and fun and surprise to you, which I think is good. But again, yeah, they kind of cater to you and they love that. They love being able to take care of you and all of that. So that's fun. Okay. What else do we have for Gemini here? I'm now getting the shaman cards, so that's what shaman's dream. That's what this deck is. Okay, what does this fun little energy need to know for June here? Okay, you guys are in a. Let me put this. You guys are in a space right now with this relationship, whether it is long-term or new. There is an energy where there is a shift that's occurring. Okay. And I feel like it's kind of like the relationship is ascending to a new level. You guys are having a better understanding, like a deeper understanding of each other. And because of that, your relationship is able to transform and blossom in new ways. Okay. So as you're going through this time period right now, you're in a good energy where you can be curious about each other. Sorry, I just got like an even like your sex life, like curious about each other's bodies. Okay. Whatever. We're gonna, but it's a good time to, I feel like the starfish is laughing at me. It's a good time to explore each other's bodies, each other's minds, each other's like just everything. It's a time to be curious about each other again, okay? If you're long-term, again, if you're fresh, like be curious and explore, try new things, not just sexually, people, mine out of the gutter, but try new things together. Like for some reason, I just saw you guys like going to a tea house, maybe like going somewhere new where you can have deeper, meaningful conversations. Like you need to get out of like the day-to-day environment, like wherever you guys live. And if you don't live together, like you need to go somewhere where you can have like this kind of curious energy. Do you see how there's like all this light circulating? Like you need that, like you need this curiosity and have like this energy that's kind of forming in the relationship. Sorry, I think this happened last time. Mind out of the gutter. There's just a lot of fun passion is how we're going to put that. Okay. When you start to come to the relationship with this curiosity, there's going to herald this change in the relationship where the relationship just, it's almost like, okay, so you know how we all have like auras, like our energy about us? It's almost like the relationship takes on an aura, which is so, oh, that feels really cool. That's awesome. And stop. Sex keeps coming into my mind. It needs to stop. You can make an aura while you're getting it on. But it's definitely like this, just this really good energy between you two. Okay. So yes. And then we have the Watchers. This is transpersonal. Oh, okay. So I feel like when you're able to have this experience with one another, you also grow as individuals. I feel like when you have this, you bring this curiosity to the relationship, it makes you actually think about other avenues of your life. So it makes you think of your beliefs in a different way, in your, I'm feeling like, it challenges the way you view work, the way that you bring in income, the way that you pay your bills together. Like it changes kind of the way that you view those other types of things in your life. For the better. So you're able to also like ascend up onto this like mountaintop, right? And then you see this beautiful like crystal and the light there illuminating like all of that. So as you guys are exploring each other, you're able to lift each other up too. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just felt like the starfish energy was saying, but I've got them up on a pedestal. That's what that means. Oh gosh, I wish I could meet your guys' significant other, because I feel like if we could get all of us together, it would be like a party. Because those little starfish, they're wild and crazy in all the right ways. Okay, what else does Gemini need to know? Okay. Okay, 2 fell over. Let's go with, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to end this. So the first one is first breath, beginner's mind. This was directly underneath curiosity. I feel like it's a good time for you to, as you're coming with this like curious energy, also come with like a fresh mind. Maybe, you go out on a date and you kind of, I don't know how to put that. I don't want to say that. You go to it as if it's like a first date. So you really ask like meaningful questions and get to know this person and be able to see them in like a fresh new way, because you're coming to this with this intention of like, I'm going to pretend that this is like a first date. Like, how would I act? What would I say? What would I do? How would I get to know this person better? And bringing that kind of curious energy and beginner's mindset is really exciting for both of you, because it just kind of, and it's very playful and very, it also, we're right as I said that it's very deep. Okay, this makes sense. When you're able to do that, you're creating a stronger relationship, a stronger foundation, and you guys are more unified when you're able to do that, because you coming to the table with this intention of getting to know them and having this, beginner's mind, like how you are when you're first dating, right? Like you're just super excited to like learn about this person. Like when you're able to bring that kind of energy, that is when you guys are connecting more. So you're like each one of these, and you're building this bridge to like this magnetic energy, right? Which we all know, because this reading, it's going to end in sex, and it's going to be magnetic and wild and wonderful. So good for you, little Gemini, okay? And when you're able to do that, so this says dreams thief. Don't look at the words, because the words have nothing to do with it. You each kind of have this like energy coming off of you, and you're super colorful and you're alluring, and you see each other this way where you're like, oh my gosh, yes, like I want you. I want everything about you. I want to build a life with you. You make me better. You make life better, which is so exciting, right? Oh my gosh. You guys are electric today, this month. Like you were in such a good place to just connect and be curious and really like when two become one. There's so much. I cannot. Okay, so y'all just go have fun banging it out and learning about each other. I have to end this because it's too much. Gemini, I love you. I hope that you have the best June ever. Please leave comments, chat with me, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.